Hey everyone, welcome to Class vs. Crass, our 10th episode. And yeah, this is a podcast. Today we have a special guest with us. We've got Shelfy, the crafty Koopa, joining us. How you doing, Shelfy?
I'm good, thanks.
And we've also got the man of the 90s, Shawn Long.
Don't bother me, I'm playing with my pepperoni.
Have fun. And if you don't know me, I'm the guy in the corner, Jason. So we've got a new announcement for you guys today. We've actually expanded outside of YouTube, and you can now listen to the Class vs. Crass podcast on Soundcloud. At least you can listen to the last two. We can only put 2 on there because we're too cheap to pay for a full account, so we only get 2 episodes at a time. So yeah, if you don't like seeing our faces for an hour, you can just go ahead and go to SoundCloud, download it, listen to the MP3. So guys, what? Yeah, so Shelfy, I don't need to explain like who you're stuck here with, right? You've got me and you've got Shawn, who will just you know us. So last week, what was the top of the news? What do you want to start with?
I say we start. I guess we should start with Mario Kart 8 DLC since that comes out Thursday. I think that's probably one of the more interesting things.
All right, let's go through this pretty quick. Mario Kart 8 DLC, and it's a good one because you made a video on it last week.
I did.
Saying what the future of F-Zero, what it meant for the future of F-Zero.
Yes.
So the new DLC coming out this week, we're seeing another F-Zero track. This is the second one, and we're seeing 200cc added to Mario Kart 8. Does this mean a future for F-Zero or the end? So.
It means the future, because I don't understand why people think like that's gonna be it. Like, like it's gonna tease you and then give you blue balls. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, you're not gonna frickin' add in a whole nother If there wasn't another F-Zero course, if they just did 200cc, okay, cool. I could live with that. Then yeah, if they just did one F-Zero course, yeah, that's fan service. But if you're putting in 2, like that, there's something more to it than that. There's not. Is there a second Excite Bike track? Is there a second freaking Animal Crossing track? No, there's not. You know what I'm saying?
Second Zelda track. Like if there would be a second anything, you'd think Zelda.
Exactly. That is the only series that has 2 tracks. That's DLC. So like, come on, man. There's something more to it than that. So I don't know.
Shelfy, what do you think? We heard Shawn talk about it in his video.
Let me think. I really liked the way he just put it, like, no blue balls or whatever, because it makes sense, though, that F-Zero is getting recognition. It's, like, becoming more out there. And then, Shawn, you said something in your video about how they're going to see, like, how much the track is used or whatever, like, picked online and stuff like that, and if people really show that they like it, I'm sure that they're going to do it.
Right, now here's my theory, and this is, I think Shawn stole this from me when we were talking before the video. When the first DLC pack came out, F-Zero is one of the most popular tracks, and everyone went crazy over it. I don't think Nintendo necessarily had the second set of tracks finalized or planned.
Yeah.
And I think that the second track is a direct result of seeing the popularity of that first F-Zero track. You guys agree with that?
Yeah,
because like that makes total sense, because like if the Zelda track was the most popular track, don't you think they would have done another Zelda track or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too random. It's too random. People like the F-Zero track because A, it kicks ass. 2, there's lots of speed bursts. 3, you know what's funny? When they debuted that 200cc video and it showed the first F-Zero track and it showed that one jump you can make towards the very end of the course where if you hang the curve sharp you could like fly over shit. Never done it before. Never even knew about it. I had no clue about that, and I watched it and I was like, holy shit. And then I tried it out. I was like, wow, this is awesome. So there's something to it. Like it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense.
But on the flip side, what could an F-Zero game offer that Mario Kart 8 can't in the form of future DLC packs? You've got the speed now. You can get, like, you could have an F-Zero DLC pack. It'll cost you $10, and you get 4 F-Zero tracks. You get 3 F-Zero carts and a few new characters.
No, I don't think so. Just because I mean the game isn't tailor made for that. You know what I'm saying? F-Zero doesn't have items and shit like that. And even with the 200cc, I mean the 200cc is like baby level of F-Zero speed. So it's like the first maybe like your first 2-3 races. So I think you could use the engine of Mario Kart 8 to build a F-Zero game, but I don't think you could slap an F-Zero DLC pack and expect people, because F-Zero has like 30 freaking cars on at once. You can't do that in Mario Kart, and that's also because of you got to figure character animations, facial animations, kart details. Like in F-Zero, you just have the vehicle itself. That's all you have the detail. So I don't think it would work. No.
I guess you agree, Shelfy?
Yeah, it makes sense. Also, I feel like people would just like create more of that why don't they make a new F-Zero game attitude that everyone seems to be going on about. Yeah, if they just like added a new pack, people would be like, such laziness. Yeah.
Probably. But I think from a business standpoint, it makes more sense.
I don't think it would scratch the itch, though.
Mm-hmm.
Meh. I don't know. You want to talk about the hot item of today? We can just leave Mario Kart 8 DLC die off. Yeah, Zelda on 3DS.
Oh, yeah. Good lord.
I think it was a good hoax. Like it was very well done.
Okay. You want to fill it? You want to fill the audience in on whoever was not looking at Nintendo Enthusiasts on a beautiful Sunday and getting their news?
We had rain out the ass here, so they should have been on the website. We had a leak. Our buddy Nintendo Domination Tillman went to Zelda Symphony of the Goddess orchestra thingy last night, in his country last night, and he got a street pass with the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess 3D as like a card on it. So he put it on Twitter because that's something crazy. So then the snowball started rolling, threw it up as a rumor because that's something big. And then what ended up happening is the person who was sending out that street pass was actually a modder who could custom make street passes. And if you looked, we ran the story on the site. If you look on the site, we got pictures of where he was talking about modding stuff, talking about going to the concert and all that stuff. So it showed it was all fake. So it's basically just another Rayman Smash Brothers situation. So it is what it is. Me personally, I don't want to see that on the 3DS anyways. I would rather see it on the Wii U to kind of fill in that Zelda U gap if they were going to do it, because 3DS is stacked. I mean, you can get the original NES, you can get Zelda 2, you can get Ocarina, and you can get Majora's Mask.
And there's a new 3DS in the works that they confirmed.
There's a what?
Am I lying? They confirmed that they were working on another 3DS Zelda title after Link Between Worlds.
Really? I don't recall.
I don't remember if that was before or after Majora's Mask. Yeah.
And then you also have the DS games that are applicable to the 3DS, and they'll probably be on the DS eShop on Virtual Console. So, enough. The 3DS has enough. Right now, the Wii U has literally Wind Waker HD, so I would rather see, something on the Wii U. Yeah, this is a very interesting rumor. A lot of people talk shit about Twilight Princess, which just blows my mind, because I think that game is freaking awesome. I loved that game. So, that Twilight Princess is in, probably, my top 5 Zelda games. So, I don't get, some of the negative backlash about it, but, it is what it is.
They made Link look like I don't know. He could do anything in that game. Like any cool thing that you would want to do, it's like, oh, Link can do it. Snowboarding, no problem, he can do it.
And?
Well, it's nothing bad. Really, it's
you
nothing
make
bad.
it sound bad.
I guess I am speaking with the tone that it's bad, but it's
snowboarding bastard! You can't hit the snow.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of Link. I just want to be like Link. That's what it is. It's jealousy.
Snowboarding is so easy, though. I went once and I dominated it. But anyways, Shelfy, where do you like Twilight Princess, or are you one of the people who thinks it sucks?
Well, I've never played Twilight Princess at all.
What?
I know. When did that come out? Like 2006, 2005?
You know that Link is topless in that game, right? Like seriously.
I need to play that game. Thanks for that. No, it came out like what, 2006?
Yeah. 5 or 6, yeah.
Yeah, I was 11 at the time, so I had like an allowance, and usually my parents still picked out whatever games they got. Sometimes I picked the games, but they never picked me a Legend of Zelda game, and so now we can see how young I actually am.
Wow, yeah, I didn't quite realize that difference.
Yeah.
I remember.
In that game, I'm putting it on my list.
For sure, and this is another reason that Nintendo should put it on the Wii Virtual Console, so that people like you can play it.
Yes, that would be very nice.
Or they can just remake the shit and sell it at a discounted price.
No time for that.
No, but if they remade it on the Wii U, then it's HD shirtless Link.
Yeah, and you don't have to use waggle controls. Because they wouldn't. I don't even think they would port. They wouldn't port the Wii version. They would port. If they were to do this, they would port the GameCube version because that's already set up for normal controls, not waggle controls. So.
Yeah. That's
you know
true.
that they. You know that they flipped that whole game for the Wii version.
Yeah. It's just a mirror image.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's kind of clever. It gives you I don't know. Was it necessary?
Yes, because of the hand. Link was.
Oh right. So on GameCube, on the GameCube he's left-handed, right?
Yes.
And on the Wii he's right.
Yep.
Huh. Yeah, so I guess you would have the GameCube version. That would make more sense. That would be worthwhile. For all
Makes
those.
sense. Where the hell is my GameCube Virtual Console, Nintendo? Bastards. That's what I want. That's my weakest freaking collection. That's what we're going to talk about now. Where the hell is my GameCube games on my Wii U? Okay? There are so many freaking good GameCube games, and I can't have them because they're not on the Virtual Console. Am I crazy in thinking that they said GameCube games are coming to the Virtual Console? Did I make that up?
No. Did you?
I don't recall.
I don't remember.
Maybe I did. Son of a bitch.
I remember you saying everything was coming to the Virtual Console. You had DS games at one point. You had the Game Boy Advance, but that did... Yeah, you made a stupid video where you're trying to put a Game Boy Advance cart into your Wii U.
That was awesome. That was the greatest thing I've ever done.
I
don't know. I love GameCube, though. Did you ever play Second Sight?
I didn't own a GameCube, so I just played the big titles and I moved on.
Well, you don't have a Wii either. Here's a random shout-out for a game. I don't own it, but I'm going to buy it tomorrow because I want it. Second Sight on the GameCube. Awesome game. Third-party game. That's what we're going to talk about. No, we're not, because we're not going to talk about that. I guess we could talk about that.
Not yet. One thing I do like, so I brought this up last week, and I said we should do it every week. And I think we should do it at kind of this point, at the beginning of the show after we get the hot news out. And that's going over what have you guys been playing over the past week, and what do you think about it? So I think that worked out good last time. What do you guys think? Shelfy, you're up first since you're the guest. Have you been playing any games in the last week? And if so, what is it?
Okay. I've been playing Smash Brothers because there was a tournament yesterday, and I was on Twitter being like, I'm so going to get past the first round, and then I got destroyed in the first round, and I was like, I hate everything. So I was practicing that, and I've been slowly getting better, and by slowly getting better, I mean like really slowly getting better.
Was this your first tournament? I'm sorry.
Kind of. I've only been in 2 school tournaments, so like the fall, they have a big one for all of the games, but they didn't do Smash 4 in the fall because it was in that weird time where it was just the 3DS version was out, and the Wii U version wasn't a thing.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, so it's in that time gap, so they didn't do that one in the fall tournament, but then they did a special one in the spring just for Smash 4, so I entered that yesterday, and it all went horribly, horribly wrong.
Were you surprised at like the gap in skill between players?
There's a big gap in skill because there's like those people that I don't know how to explain them. Those people that have been playing since they were like 5 years old, and then there are people that have picked it up like me in the past few years, and it's just like here's people like me and here's people like them, and it's just like you're just so way far ahead that I don't even know.
Oh, it's not just an age thing. I remember in my school tournaments, I went to one thinking I'm good in Smash, I can compete, and then you learn the difference between competitive Smash players and casuals, and I'm a casual, and yeah, you get destroyed at these tournaments against competitive players.
Yeah, I killed him once though. I like did my little Toon Link up swipe thing, and he went off the screen in a glorious way.
Nice. Is Toon Link your main then?
Yes. I feel like that comes as no surprise to people.
I don't know. I thought you put a lot of pictures of like what's his name, Shulk. I thought it would have been one of them or something.
I want to learn how to use Shulk, but unfortunately I haven't gotten around to that. Which maybe I'll make him my second one. But I was thinking Mega Man too because Mega Man is just so adorable. I have such a great way of picking characters. Yeah.
The more adorable they are, the better they must be.
Exactly. But I've also been playing Etri and Mystery Dungeon for the 3DS, and it's good. I like it. It's like technical, because I've had dungeon experience with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but those games are kind of easy, especially the newest one that came out like 2 years ago. What was it? Gates to Infinity. That was really easy, and it was like, meh. So getting something more technical is always nice. And then Pokemon Rumble World, of course, but that's like a little side, off to the side.
Oh, it's free, isn't it?
Yeah.
How is it? Is it alright?
It's alright. If you hate waiting for time to pass between games, which I understand and I also don't understand at the same time, then I don't think you'll like it because there's only so much you can do in a day or whatever, and you also need to wait for more time to pass for your like hot air balloons to fill up again. And also, I don't understand how if you wanted to like theoretically buy everything from the shops, which is what I like to do in games, then I don't understand how you're supposed to get enough Pokédiamonds to buy everything from the shops.
You have to spend real money, isn't it? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, exactly.
Shawn, you want some attention? Is that what you're calling out for?
Nah, I just had a burp.
Have you played any of those games she mentioned?
No.
Aside from Smash, obviously.
Nah. I've been playing Watch Dogs.
Back to Watch Dogs, eh?
Yeah. I like to just have do side missions and crap in it. Been playing that a lot this weekend. Let's see what's in the Retron 5 is F-Zero for Super Nintendo. I've been playing that. I'm playing what's the name of that Street Pass game that came out? The one with the zombies. Yeah, I've been playing that. I'm actually gonna probably I don't know if I'm gonna review it or not, just because it's kind of weird to review a Street Pass game in my opinion, because it's very dependent on street passingness. So I don't know. I might just do like an impressions on it or something. What else? Word Search by Pogwai, Paugi, I think it is. Because they have the doggy, so I guess it's Paugi. Yeah, that was you like word search games, that was pretty cool. And what else? I guess that's about it. Something else? No.
I
guess.
played
Oh no,
with
Donkey Kong 64.
How was that?
64.
So last week you were saying Mario 64 looked like it got a bit of an upgrade. Did you find the same about DK64?
DK64, upgrade-wise, looks better than Super Mario 64's upgrade.
Oh, really? That's interesting. So they are upping them.
It's just high. It's like upscaled. It's like a high-res texture. I mean, it's still in box mode because it's 480p, so it's 680 by 480, which is just a square, but on your HD TV. But it's like the character models are a higher resolution and colors. That was something I really missed out in Mario 64 because I was playing with kind of nostalgia glasses on where everything looked amazing. But I didn't play Donkey Kong 64 till like probably a year ago, and I was like, I can't frickin' play this. It looks disgusting, and I can't figure out what I'm doing. But with the Virtual Console version, like the colors and textures are so much frickin' better. It's like super playable, and it's actually pretty fun. I mean, it's not a great game. I don't think it's a great game, but it's pretty fun. Too much collecting shit though. I don't like that. But yeah, good game. I mean, for $10, yes, Evan Barr, we will shout you out. For $10, it's not bad. I'm enjoying it.
I don't know if he wanted you to shout him out though.
Why?
I don't know.
He wants the girl, of course.
Probably.
Everyone wants the girl.
Nobody wants us to shout. Like, when does anyone ask us to shout them out on this show?
Deal with it, bastards. All right, Jason, what have you been playing?
I managed to only get a bit of gaming time in this week. I did get into AVGN Adventures to take on your challenge, and that was streamed. So Shawn was saying that this game was so hard, and I pride myself in platformers, so I played it, beat 3 levels, called it a night.
I beat Astlevania, by the way. I don't know if you saw that message I sent you. I beat Astlevania. I got to Thy Farts Consumed, final boss, and died, and game over. And I got to Blizzard of Balls, final boss, and died. So, I mean...
Wait, Blizzard of Balls. I think I beat that one.
It's... I can't... Like, the ice on the boss freaking pisses me off. It's the snow level.
Yeah, what was the boss again?
It's the 3 ghosts of Christmas Past or whatever.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't get to that. I didn't play that one. Yeah, so I played the first 3, the top row, first 3. I really was a little bit disappointed because I find it's a tedious platforming. While people say when you die it's your own fault, it is. I agree with that. It's not a cheap game. But if you take away the AVGN franchise from it and you just make it a generic platformer, like it loses 2 points on any review, I'm sure, because it's just a generic platformer. It's a little bit boring, and really its main... Can you say that about most?
You can say that about any platformer, couldn't you?
No, some platformers are much more fun when you play them. They just feel like... Just because the platformers look the same, you know, you run left to right or whatever, they have a different feel. And I just feel that AVGN is a tedious type of platformer that's just... Like, killing enemies doesn't reward you with anything. It's not satisfying to kill enemies. It's all about just difficult timing and avoiding blocks. And without the AVGN theme there to keep you entertained of like, oh, cool, I remember seeing that episode and all this, it's just overall kind of weak. Like, I play it because I want to see what AVGN themes are in there, but I wouldn't play it if otherwise.
I guess.
Yeah. So other than that, what else did I play? I play a little bit more of Metroid Fusion, and I'm stuck on a boss. It's like a spider boss. It's being a real dick. And yeah, tried some Hyrule Warriors again and didn't progress very far. Because it's so hard.
So we got, yeah, what else? What else we got?
I'm just saying, that's all I played. So Evan asks, why do we hide our subs? And we don't. It should be public information on our page.
That's what I just said.
Oh, yeah.
Smash Ballot. Have we talked about that? Shelfy hasn't. Shelfy, who do you want to see in the Smash Ballot?
Who do I want to see? I really want to see Bayonetta because she's really cool. I feel like that's never gonna happen, but she's so cool. Like, oh, she's so cool. Anyway, she's just like awesome. I don't know any
Well, that
other
actually,
reason.
I
Actually,
mean, that's fine.
probably, I feel like she's from kind of like in the sense of Snake, I guess is the best way to put it. From like, a more like mature game or whatever. So I'd like to see that because as much as I love cute, I also love badass too.
Well, that actually, that Smash Ballot thing actually brought up a topic that we were supposed to talk about. That being the potential of Roy, who nobody gives a shit about, and Ryu, not Ryu, Ryu. I've been calling him Ryu since I was 8 years old, and you could deal with it. And Ryu being in Smash Brothers. I think there's no chance in hell that Ryu is in Smash Brothers. Just because I'm a pessimist. Like, you could freaking show me the character model, and I'd be like, nah, I don't think it's real. But, if you gave me Ryu, I would defecate myself. I would cry, and it would be the most glorious thing. Everyone's like, Street Fighter's not a Nintendo game. Okay, alright, first off, you got Sonic the freaking Hedgehog, okay? You got Sonic the freaking Hedgehog, you got Pac-Man, you got Mega Man, alright? When have they been like relevant on a Nintendo console? Okay, you had Street Fighter. If you want to go way back, you got Street Fighter 2010 on the NES. Sure, it sucked, but technically it was a Street Fighter game, sort of, kind of. But then you had Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2. I can't think of the new challengers on the Super Nintendo. Okay, you had Street Fighter 2 on the Game Boy.
Okay.
You had
while you're going through your history, when was the last time? Last time there was a new Street Fighter game on a Nintendo
3DS.
console.
3DS.
Which one
launch
was it?
title. 3DS launch title. Super Street Fighter 4 3D edition, which kicks all sorts of ass and is an awesome game and is still one of the best games on the console today. Period. It is a pure version of the game. It's accessible to anyone. The online is butter smooth, and it's freaking awesome, man. I still play the hell out of that game. Like, it makes more sense than... Okay, when was the last time you saw Mega Man? When's the last time you saw Sonic in a good game? Like,
Mega Man 10. You can't put good game as the qualifier. That's cheating.
I can, and I will, and I just did.
So Mega Man, you saw him on the Wii last with Mega Man 9 and 10. It was WiiWare. And Sonic
Retail.
is Sonic Wii. He's been on the Wii U like more than Mario almost.
Okay, Snake, Metal Gear Solid. You had Twin Snakes. That's it. But really, like, Ryu's a problem. Yes, Ryu, Hadouken is a problem.
Whoa,
like, get out of here, dude.
It's
Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Hadouken, not Hadouken.
Hadouken. Yeah, Tatsunoko versus Capcom was on the Wii. And that was a home console game, and then on the 3DS you had Super Street Fighter 4. Plus, you had it on Virtual Console too. So I mean, if you any way you go, like, that is an appropriate character for the game, more so than some of the other stupid Lucas. Go to hell, Lucas. I'm done.
Why? Oh, hang on. Let's back up a bit. Snake is a good point, and I remember he made sense back when he was first announced, but I don't remember now. Why was Snake added in Brawl? Was there a reason?
No.
There was no developer connection or something? It was tossed in?
Pretty much.
Anyway.
I can't think, yeah.
Ryu, or Ryu, however you want to say. I think he makes more sense than Snake. So.
I just want him in. I mean, like I said, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think there's a snowball chance.
It's going to happen. The files are there. Shelfy, what do you think?
Well, what was it? Ryu. I played Street Fighter last Sunday at this arcade, Lost Ark, and I was awful. Like, God, terrible. Darko was playing Guilty Gear XRD, and I was like, oh, look, there's a Street Fighter machine. I'm going to do this. And then I got on, and I selected some random guy, and then I fought the first guy who was like a sumo guy, and I lost.
E-Honda!
Okay?
The fat guy. It was like,
It was terrible. I did so bad. But I guess right, you could be in. I mean, like, I don't have a problem with him. I mean, I have a problem with this game, but that's just me not being able to play this game because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so bad at fighter games. I just wish, like, if I could just gain the power to be good somehow, I would love that. But
Shawn can be your sensei.
Well, no, I just think Street Fighter is probably the most accessible hardcore fighting game, aside from Smash Brothers. Street Fighter's probably... Oh yeah, I forgot about 3. But, yeah, I think Street Fighter is probably the most accessible fighting game. I mean, granted, there's a bunch of technical shit to it, but it's Street Fighter to me is the best fighting series. Mortal Kombat doesn't hold a candle to it.
I was a huge Mortal Kombat fan as a kid. Didn't like Street Fighter.
It sucks. Everyone was like that. I had both, and I'll be honest. Younger years, I played Mortal Kombat more because there was blood and shit, and that was cool. But as a video game, as an actual game, Street Fighter is eons better. Like,
I think Mortal Kombat was more cheap.
Like,
you could
play Mortal Kombat 2 today, and then play Street Fighter 2 today, and it's like, wow, one is playable and one is a pile of diarrhea.
Yeah. So this is interesting because when you talk about your past, it's like the same past as me. We played the same stuff growing up. Shelfy, what was hot when you were young? Like, I feel like you're a whole different. I don't want to say generation because that'll make me feel old.
Decade.
What'd you grow up on?
Up where the generations are. Apparently, we're in the same one, but I'm like toward the end of my generation. Because, like, 2000 cuts it off or something. So I'm, like, way tail end, 1995. What did I grow up with as a kid? Let me think. I got a Game Boy Advance, the pink one, the clear one, and I had Pokemon Puzzle Challenge and Rugrats, Totally Angelica, for it. So, good lord, I played Puzzle Challenge a lot more. And so then my parents were like, oh, she likes Pokemon, so I got a bunch of those. And then my first console was a GameCube, and I got Pokemon XD, Mario Party 7, and Animal Crossing for it.
All right.
And, what was it? I was also played a lot of Mario Kart, too, because I think that was the only game I actually played with friends as a kid was Mario Kart. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because most people had a DS at a certain point, and I didn't. I was still on my little Game Boy Advance SP. Yeah, there was a lot of Animal Crossing, a lot of single player, like by myself alone time, because no one else had anything that I could play with them. And it was unfortunate, but Mario Kart was my main thing.
You crying over there?
It's sad, man. It's sad.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. We didn't even have internet when we were kids. I had it
when I was 12. I remember my dad was a district manager for Boston Market, and they gave him a bunch of computers, and that's how I learned about lovemaking when I was 12 from the internet.
Whoa. We're not going there. We're not going into that.
And that's where... Who is the girl? It's freaking Shelfy, the crafty Koopa. Come on, Angelicos Jokois. I butchered her name. I apologize.
This Piranha Plant.
Oh man, that was an awesome craft. I loved watching that one.
Oh goodness gracious.
How long did that take you to do that? Actually, before we go into that, sorry, the whole GameCube thing. So you got in when games actually look good. Yes. Do you ever have? Is there any appeal for you to go back and play 8-bit, 16-bit games, or do you just look at those and just say, no way, that looks like shit? And it's too hard.
Okay. Yeah,
Careful, you got Shawn with you.
One thing, I have a bunch of Game Boys over here. They're like off screen right over there. There's like 4 Game Boy Colors in there. 1 Game Boy. So I kind of have like medium, but people always are like, "Oh, play Pokemon Red and Blue," and I don't want to because.
What?
Burner at the stake.
She's
a witch.
I just, I don't know. I feel like I should. There's some games that I really do want to play, and that are like old or whatever, but I kind of sound like a spoiled brat sometimes because when I played Smash 64 for the first time, I was like, oh my god, look at that.
Well, I say that too.
Well, yeah, I mean, N64 games don't really age well for the most part.
And I just like, I don't know, I was just like, how do people do this? But then I was like, I want to experience that too. There's certain games, but certain games that people like keep going on about, I'm just like, please spare me.
But like Pokemon Red. Okay, have you tried Gold and Silver at least?
No, I haven't.
You haven't even gone back that to Gen 2?
I have a copy of Crystal, but it won't save.
Yo, that's useless.
Yeah, it's bad.
Is that battery?
I have Yellow, but I can't get into it.
No, it's too slow or what? Too old.
I don't know. It's something about that that's like.
Just say it. Old games suck. Just say it.
I won't say it because they don't. Not all of them do, at least.
Were you was Pokemon? Did you follow the anime though?
That's how I got into it. Actually, I was up really early one day, I believe, and I turned on the television at like 5 in the morning. I saw this yellow mouse with pointy ears. That's how it all began.
So even though you've watched the anime, Pokemon Yellow had no appeal to you? Because Pokemon Yellow is very attractive, I found, for people who wanted to pretend to be Ash. What are you laughing over there?
Jason got turned on by Pokemon Yellow.
Oh, come on.
It's very attractive. I took it out for dinner once, and we went to Burger King. We had
Why don't you speak with that voice all the time? Jeez.
Because that's not how I talk.
Makes you sound a lot more respectable.
I'm not here for respect. I'm here for dominance.
You keep on chewing on your sausage over there.
Oh, damn.
Pepperoni! Bringing it out.
Why do you have a huge pepperoni in a bag next to you?
I brought it upstairs. My grandma sends me these because we're Italian, so like this is like normal. And she's like, "Do you eat the pepperoni?" I'm like, "Yeah, I eat the pepperoni." You just eat it with the cracker, or you just eat it raw? I'm like, I just bite it off like a friggin' sausage or something. And so I guess one night I was hungry and I just brought it up here, and I haven't brought it back downstairs.
Oh, okay, so you just well, that's an interesting life.
You do half of it.
The pepperoni man.
Pepperoni.
All right. I've asked my questions to Shelfy. I now know. But no, hang on. You were making fun of me. But really, the Pokemon Yellow was geared towards the anime fan because you could have Pikachu as your starting Pokemon.
No, Pikachu was the most popular.
Yeah.
That's why they chose him, not because of the anime fan. You already had the cartoon with Red and Blue.
There was Pokemon Yellow also had Team Rocket in it, like Jesse, James, and Meowth.
So did the cartoon.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Pokemon Yellow is based on the cartoon.
But sort of. So, I think no, because originally it was based on Red and Blue, because that came out when Red and Blue were out. Because I used to go over to my buddy's house at 6 in the morning before school, and we would play. He had red, I had blue, or no, I had red, he had blue, and we would play it and we would watch the show. And Yellow wasn't out yet.
Yeah, the show was based on Blue and Red, and Yellow
you
was
just said
based...
it was.
Okay, hang on.
Wait, what are you?
Blue and Red, then the show,
Yeah.
then Yellow.
Right.
Right.
So you're saying Yellow was based on the show, not the show was based on Yellow.
Right.
Okay. I misunderstood you. I apologize.
That's right.
Suck one.
Maybe,
Suck a
maybe
pepperoni. Suck a pepperoni.
I'll leave that to you. You seem to have plenty of experience with it.
Got some Devil's Food Cake up in this joint. Got some Super Mario fruit snacks by Kellogg's.
You've upgraded from showing off your collection to showing off your dirty snacks. Nice.
Well, it's because my collection's on the other side of the room. I could rearrange things though.
No, it's fine. We got Shelfy. She can show off her crafts. They're way more appealing.
Show a craft. Show a craft.
She did. She showed the piranha plant.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
The piranha plant. Should I show another one?
Yeah, show another
Do you have
one.
them handy?
How
How about a preview of your next one? Is that possible?
Oh yeah, it's over here. Hold on.
Preview time. This will be the next Crafty Koopa. Oh, that one. Well, I saw that one.
Yeah. Hold on. Ugh, I'm in my bad chair. This is the Nintendo Easter basket.
Yeah, that link looks dope as shit. What did you make it with? Well, don't tell me too much because that'll ruin the show.
Okay. But yeah, so I have Mega Man and Kirby and Luigi and Pikachu, Mario, and Link. And I made the little sprites out of perler beads. So you know those beads that you put down on the pegboard and then you iron them?
Yeah.
Do it all the time.
Yeah, those.
Do you really?
Huh?
Me? No.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No,
Keep going.
Yeah, I did those. And then I attached them with hot glue, which was kind of weird to do because the basket is spiky and the sprites are flat, so I needed to like only put the glue in certain places. And then I attached ribbons and filled it with Easter grass. And
Really like the Mega Man.
Except they were 2 weeks old, so they're gone now.
Aw. Yeah, Mega Man and Link look really good.
Thanks.
And that episode of Crafty Koopa is coming out this week, so stay tuned for that.
The hype.
Lots of hype. So Shelfy, was there any topics on your mind, anything in the Nintendo world that's got you flustered?
Crafty Cooper.
Crafty what?
Crafty Cooper. It's in the chat room.
Kind of. Yeah.
That's not a terrible idea though, Shelfy. You could probably make some bank off that shit.
What?
What was it? My mom was like, you should make those baskets for some money or whatever. And I was like, I'll open an Etsy store or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Maybe. I was thinking about it. But yeah.
You definitely should, if you have the time for it.
That's the whole thing, time.
I would never do those crafts, but I would love them. Like that piranha plant.
I can make more of those.
Yeah, like, people buy crazy. Like, that damn Punch-Out frame thing I made my mom buy me for Christmas. Like,
What?
I haven't. You've seen that. Hold on, I'll grab it.
Describe it.
I described nothing.
This guy needs to learn. We're going to be on MP3 files only. All right, so while he's off getting... Oh, there it is.
Here he is.
All right, what is it?
All right.
Describe it for those who are only listening to this podcast.
Oh, so it's like a framed Punch-Out. I don't really know what it's made with, but it has all the characters, and then it's got a little Mac in the corner. It's not just like a print; like it has some texture to it. You got Mario up there. Then you got the Man, Iron Mike, Doc Lewis down there. Punch-Out, nice frame. To Michael's frame. But yeah, like my mom got me that off of Etsy for Christmas because I wanted something a little classy in my bedroom.
Very nice.
Yep.
He's cool.
So we are almost at the question mark. So I mean, we can take another topic if you guys want, or we can go straight to the audience for questions and topic
questions.
You think we got questions? Oh, there's another. I don't know. Another big news was Unity on the 3DS. We didn't talk about this. This dropped just as we were wrapping up Class vs. Class last week. So Unity is it coming or is it out for the new 3DS?
I'm pretty sure it's available to use, and it's the most recent version of Unity.
So this is big news because a lot of indie developers use Unity to make games, and it makes it super easy for them to port games between platforms, and the Wii U supports Unity. So the fact that the new 3DS is supporting Unity means we could see a ton of indie ports coming to your 3DS, which is awesome. You know any good games? What are some good games, like off the top of your head, that you know are made on Unity that are really good? All of them?
Oh, come on.
Put you on the spot?
Yeah, that's a bitch.
Never mind. It's too hard.
No, I can Google.
Don't bother.
No, I've already Googled it. It'll do. Wasn't that great? Cube Men 2. Freaking awesome game. One of my favorite games on the Wii U eShop. Tesla Grad, made in Unity. So, like, yeah, there's a bunch of good games.
Sorry, I'm asking the room something.
I don't know. Let's just go to questions.
Well, if we got any, we got none right now, so we need to come up with something else.
Oh, here,
I got a topic. It's not Nintendo related, but it was big news last week.
No, we're not talking about that.
Come on.
That shit. No.
Why not?
Why not? Because I don't care about it. I don't care. It does nothing for me.
Are we talking about the same thing?
Yes, we are.
What are we talking about?
I know exactly what he's talking about because he's a freaking lover of that stuff, and he's gonna be there.
Hint.
Christmas
I'm
Day.
I'm
all right, Shawn, go eat a sausage for a sec. Shelfy and I are gonna take this. What is this? You're excited?
I'm excited. I'm like, so I'm just ready.
Well, hang on. You grew up on the prequels, didn't you? The most hated films.
Yeah, I only though remember getting hype for episode 3. I remember that clearly in my mind.
1 and 2 is too old.
I just don't remember anyone ever like mentioning that to me as a child. But I saw like the originals, of course, like before I saw any of the other ones. I saw 4, 5, and 6, and then 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
But I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Yeah, I'm hyped too. But I was hyped for the prequels, and I liked the prequels up until 2-3 years ago when I finally realized they're not that good. All right, Shawn, did you find any questions?
E3 predictions. We get these every week. Every week.
Well, let's get Shelfy's. Hang on. We predict all the time.
That's true.
Shelfy, are you ready for your predictions?
My predictions. Oh, goodness gracious. Hold on. I need to think of a few.
Okay, we can come back.
What am I predicting?
In the meantime, while Shelfy is thinking of that, I have posted a Patreon link. Thank you.
Oh, come on. You're going to promote that?
Yep. If you enjoy my content, please feel free to visit that Patreon link right there. Just get rid of the little dot in front of it. And, check it out. Some cool incentives. If you guys think of an incentive that you want, hit me up on Twitter or direct message. Actually, I have no idea how direct messages work on YouTube. So I probably have a bunch that I've never read. Yeah.
You should have a video where you just show your nipple. That'll get you 1 Patreon.
I'd do it.
There's a guy. No, you laugh, but there's a guy in the chat room who asks every week for Shawn to show his nipples. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff on there. So yeah, check it out if you get a chance. Appreciate it.
There we go. Got you leave this. So, Shelfy, you got your E3 predictions?
I think so.
All right. Floor's yours.
Okay. Can I like start with my not prediction first because I have this like more laid out in my mind.
All right.
So my like anti-prediction, something that is not going to happen.
Okay.
Something that is not going to happen is a new main series Animal Crossing. Because, okay, what was it? I got kicked out of a Facebook group like 2 weeks ago for swearing at people.
Whoa.
Shelfy.
You swear?
And this is where it stems from. Sometimes I do, and people have been wanting me to say a certain phrase on this. But anyway, I got kicked out. This is where this stems from, how I think that there is not going to be an Animal Crossing, a main series one. So some people started going on after the last Nintendo Direct being like, have you seen that new Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, the little mini game or whatever? And they were like, why isn't it a new main series game? This isn't what we wanted. And I was just like, why are you so upset? This is like a mini game, and your series is getting recognition. Like why are you upset? And so I was like, look,
it sucks.
Yeah. But
it sucks.
They were like talking about it, and I said there has to be like 3 to 4 years in between an Animal Crossing, so that's why I think that it's not gonna happen. And people were being fucking whiny, so I said that to them. And then some girl was like, you're rude as hell. And I was just like, okay, bitch. Like, good lord.
I like this.
I was just so pissed. She kept taking it so personally, and I was like, did you comment on this post before I posted? No. Oh, God. I'm sorry.
But she didn't drop any F-bombs, so she's still in the group, right?
Yeah, of course.
Gotta control that anger.
I'm sorry.
Nah, let it out.
It's okay. Shawn and I both got kicked out of a group, too.
Yeah, that was such bullshit. I have no idea why. Freaking weirdos, man.
It's funny because it was a retro group, too. All right, so we're not going to see a mainstream Animal Crossing.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Not yet. My prediction is there has to be some sort of fan service thing. I feel like there has to be something, right?
Well, what do you want to see? Like if Nintendo was like, Shelfy, we will make any game you want now. So what would you want?
What would I want?
Mm-hmm.
What do I want? I'm so bad at answering these questions. I apologize.
It's okay. We're putting you on the spot.
Okay.
We have practice. We say it every week.
Yeah.
I want...
Pokemon MMO?
One thing.
No. I want Pokemon
Metroid.
Slow down. Yeah, I was going to say Metroid. Because I feel like that is a likely fan servicey type thing that would happen. Wasn't there some Metroid project that got canceled for whatever reason?
I don't recall that.
3DS one. So I feel like if Metroid happened, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, we have a theory that it's going to happen. Pretty sure. I would bet money that Metroid's at E3.
Okay.
For the Wii U.
It would be a good thing, though, because then people would be happy.
Of course. Well, of course. And the Wii U gamepad opens up so many possibilities, too. And Samus in HD is just something that the world needs. So.
The world needs more Samus in HD, as we've seen from Smash Brothers. What?
Agreed. I don't even like her model in Smash that much.
Punch-Out 3DS or Kid Icarus HD? Come on. Come on. That's like asking if I want pizza or peas. Of course I want Punch-Out 3DS. Punch-Out is great. Kid Icarus, I mean, I like the 3DS one, but the old ones weren't all that great. And the only reason Kid Icarus was really stuck around was because of the damn Captain N cartoon show, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, Kid Icarus is cool, but Punch-Out wins every time.
Right. Any other questions for Shelfy? Shelfy is with us only for today, so if you guys want to ask her anything, yeah, feel free. Anything
appropriate.
Yeah.
I'll start stabbing motherfuckers. Sorry, people in here.
Yeah. Do you need us to go to that Facebook group and lay down some Nintendo enthusiast punishment?
That would be really cool, actually. I don't remember this woman's name.
Well, don't say it on the podcast.
No, I'm not, I can't even think
Say
of
it. Attack!
You can type it
Go,
out.
my minions!
It started with a G of some sort, but I don't remember what it was. And I wanted to track her down and be like, fuck you for getting me kicked out. But, like, I was like, that would be immature.
No, it wouldn't. From Brazil here. Unfortunately, Nintendo's left my country. Can you believe it? Yeah, that sucks, man. I saw all that crazy shit. Just those Brazilian taxes. I mean, they're just so crazy high, and you know it was hard to make money there. But yeah, that's really unfortunate. I don't know how your import policies are in Brazil, but I hope you can import stuff. Because that sucks.
We need to go open up a shop in Brazil.
Right.
Bring the games to the people.
Do it.
Who does Shelfy want in Smash? Shelfy wants Bayonetta in Smash.
Yeah.
Ask Shelfy how much she loves me.
You can't be answering Shelfy's questions.
Dude, we already freaking talked about it.
We did. Zelda U predictions. Did we?
It's gonna be Zelda on the Wii U, and there's gonna be a horse.
All right.
And you're gonna fight creatures.
Shelfy, you have a better answer?
Link's gonna be hot. That wasn't a better answer.
Yeah, play Twilight Princess. You'll get your fan service there.
I'm excited. Yes.
It's pretty early on too. It's like in the first mountain. It's in the mountains. He goes topless. So yeah, you only gotta play it for like 2 hours, and you'll get your fan service. Or you could just YouTube it.
Okay. We'll see.
Shelfy's favorite game. Did we cover that?
Shelfy's favorite game? No.
What is your favorite game?
My favorite game. I feel like I've talked about this. My favorite game. What was it? My favorite game.
Animal Crossing.
Okay, I have a few favorites, so I'm just gonna say like a few that are like really, really high up there. Okay. Double Dash. Mario Kart Double Dash is up there. Mario Kart 8 is up there, of course. Animal Crossing New Leaf is up there. Pokemon XD is up there. Cause that was a game that came with my GameCube. So it was like the special Lugia one, and XD was one of my first games. I beat it too. I got all straight A's on my report card, and I beat the game the same night, and it was glorious. So those are some of my favorites. If I think of something else.
I like this one. Any Zelda boss we would like to see in the new Zelda U, if we could design it ourselves. Any Zelda boss we would like to see. So is that like any old Zelda boss we want to see come back, or is this just a new, like an entirely new envisioning of what the Zelda boss? I guess we can answer it however we see it. Shawn, do you have any ideas of what Zelda boss you would like to fight?
Dongo, I already said it.
Again?
Wait, what are you talking
you're
about?
You're answering in the chat. Come on, man.
I'm saying we gotta be quick. We're running low on time. I was trying to help people. The nipple man is here, and I'm telling the nipple man how he gets to see his nipples.
I think he knows how to see.
No
his
More
nipples.
Heroes 3 on the Wii U. You know, No More Heroes. That series really pissed me off. How they took it,
What doesn't piss
and they
off?
brought it to the PS3 and Xbox 360, and it ended up selling like shit. So, you know, I think No More Heroes, unfortunately, is probably dead. I don't envision, much like Red Steel, I don't envision those franchises ever coming back. Anyone else want to talk about No More Heroes? Jake?
I haven't played it, unfortunately.
Wow! Travis Touchdown is that dude. It's a good game.
Yeah, I kind of had. I think you mentioned this last week too. How you had a period where you like went away from gaming and then you came back to it. I had the same thing where I fell out of gaming because of various reasons, and now I'm back into it in its full glory.
Well, mine was early.
Well, mine was like
Mine was early
early.
in
Mine was
life.
early 20s. Back in my day, it
Mine
was
was-
Shelfy's age.
I was like seven. No, I got back in when I was like 16 or 17. Because I remember I got snowed in and I played Metal Gear Solid 2 for the first time. I had bought it for super cheap. Conduit 3. You know, I'm buddies with the guy who was the lead guy of the Conduit. His name's Eric. A very cool dude. Unfortunately, they have more moved on to. They actually did Saints Row: Gat Out of Hell on Xbox One and PS4. I don't think they'll ever be revisiting the Conduit series, unfortunately. But yeah, I should probably do an interview with him. He's a really good guy. I've known him for years.
You should. Now, while you're reminiscing, someone's asking, is there a video game series you have not gone into but would like to? And I have tons of them. One of them was Minecraft, and I downloaded it, lost $30, played for 2 hours, and I'll never touch it again because it's so boring. But
Again?
Again.
A game?
A game.
But Nintendo, the Nintendo franchise, F-Zero is actually a game franchise I've not gone into, which I want. And what was the other one? I had another one, but I forget. So how about you guys? Is there any franchise that you have not gone into that you want to?
No.
Let me think. Actually, yes. Probably Metroid is my big one that's high up there. And then for non-Nintendo, I actually want to get into Guilty Gear now. It's on the PS4 though, so I don't know if I'll get a PS4 just to play that, but I'm sure there's something else that I could use a PS4 for. Except PS4 is really expensive, so.
It is. I've only got 3 games lined up for the PS4, and I'm like, yeah, not enough to make the dive yet.
Yeah, I'm running out of money too. So.
Stop buying Amiibo. There you go.
It's so hard to stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, right here you have an Amiibo addict. Live for your viewing pleasure. Did you get the golden Amiibo?
I did. He's out there. What was it? My parents came to visit the other day. I had them all lined up. They're all surrounding the TV. Wave 3's on this side, 1 and 2 on this side, and the Mario line is underneath it.
Still in box?
No. My dad just laughed at all the Amiibos on the TV, and I was like, Father, I know you approve. Yeah.
What's the most you've paid for an Amiibo?
My favorite Amiibo?
If you're comfortable. No, what's the most that you have paid?
That I have paid?
Yeah.
I haven't bought one off of anyone, so just the $13.99.
Oh, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Shawn, what's the most you've paid for an Amiibo?
$30. I wanted the stupid gold one. It was worth it.
Was it?
I think so. I don't collect the stupid things. I just like gold stuff.
Oh.
I have a big gold watch. My belt is gold.
You need your Nintendo bling.
I'm gold member.
All right, so
Thanks for asking me if there was a franchise I wanted to play.
I usually don't need to ask you. You're pretty loud enough that.
Well, the answer is no, because if I see something I want to play, I just play it. So, no, I don't. I can't really think of a franchise that I haven't played that I wanted to play, because I'll just play it.
Fair enough. Shelfy, you said Metroid. Have you not played any Metroid games?
Nope.
None?
None? Nope, none. Well, actually, wait. I had Super Metroid on my Virtual Console, so I've scratched the surface with that.
That's a good place to start.
Is
it?
Yes.
I got it too, and I wasn't able to get hooked on it.
Okay.
So freaking casuals!
Yeah, sure, we're casuals. So I would suggest getting into the Prime trilogy would be a good start. It's $10.
Okay.
Or the Fusion is really addicting. Fusion is actually one that hooked me. Fusion? Or the other one went up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so those 3 are pretty good points to start.
Okay.
All right. So any other interruptions, Shawn, or can we wrap this one up?
Would you rather buy a complete series at once, or do you like episodic games, like the fall? That's tough. I'll be honest, I don't really care for it. I'd rather buy the full game. But I see why it's done, and there is a place for it. Just, to me, I guess, Like, unless you keep a keen, especially with an indie game, if you don't keep a keen eye on it, like if you didn't play the first one and then you see the second one, I guess there's a chance you go back and play the first one. But then if you just buy the second one, it's like you're jumping into a part of the game where you've already missed part of the story, so you might not really understand it. So it has its good points and it has its bad points. That's all.
All right. Any other questions or topics? Either from you guys, Shawn, Shelfy, or anyone from the audience?
My topic is Shawn needs a cigarette, so.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up. All right, well, let's do the closing. Thank you, everyone, for joining us again on Class vs. Crass. Reminder that if you did just catch the end of the podcast, it will be up on our YouTube channel, but it's also available on Soundcloud, so now you can listen to us in the car or on the go, anywhere you want. Only the last two, the most recent 2 episodes are there because we are cheap and we're not paying SoundCloud for more service. We will be looking at putting it on iTunes eventually, once I've got time. So, our guest, Shelfy, thanks again for joining us.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to promote, or how can people find you if they want to keep getting to know you more?
Well, I am on Twitter, of course, at @TheRealShelfy, and I have my YouTube channel, which is Shelfy & Co., which I should probably get, like, another username, because YouTube's like, get a new username, and I'm just like, I don't know what. So, youtube.com/Shelfy & Co., and I do Crafty Koopa on Nintendo Enthusiast, so you should also stick around here as well.
Great, and there's a new episode of Crafty Koopa coming out this week, so you will be seeing more Shelfy there. Shawn, where do people find you if they want to talk to you?
I'll put it in the chat room, as well as tell you, at SeanLong85 on Twitter, Shawn Nintendo Enthusiast Long on Facebook, and introducing my brand new Patreon page, where you can get cool rewards, lots of cool stuff. I'll put that also in the room for those listening. Patreon.com/user?u equals 48 or 458951 and sign TY equals 2. So if you want to check that out, there are some cool rewards on there. You can actually dictate what game I review on Retro Corner. I expect you people to give me dog shit. The first game I got actually is a good game, though, and I've really been looking forward to playing it, so that's pretty cool. And, yeah, there's, some other incentives on there. If you guys think of an incentive, hit me up on Twitter. Let me know it. I'll make it because I'm freaking stupid. And, yes, and you can see my nipples if you're a Patreon. So, yeah, there's a weekly vlog on there as well that you get for $1 a month. So, I mean, it's cool. But, yeah, that's it. Hit me up. Holler.
You should also do a video where you eat that sausage really slow, just like a 2-minute sausage eating video.
Hot day.
That's what people want. I will do it. I don't care.
Oh, God.
I'm telling you, let me be your marketing manager. You'll get Patreons like that. All right, and for me, well, you can find me here on Nintendo Enthusiast or on Twitter at Jason_Lapine. I have no Patreon yet, so that's sad. I'll see you guys on Indie Corner or at another show later this week. Thanks again for joining, and keep it classy, or
keep it crassy. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like it at all.
Or keep it sassy.
Or sad, yeah, okay. That's great.
Anyway. We'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Later.
Bye.